chicken is my spirit animal. Left over right. Just lock it in. The rock for my castle. It's a little bit better than Motel 6. There we go. That right there is going on the wall.
Suck on that, Bill Dance.
How big that thing is. Jeez. Safety first when it comes to cooking fish.
You are going to leave a comment. That would be really cool. Look back at the video. Pick out the individual items you saw on the walls and on the floors and stuff, all the miscellaneous crap laying around, and put together your kit that you would have selected. Hey guys, welcome back. I am Jason Salyer, and this is
JJ Morris.
So today we're doing a challenge. JJ is in my disgusting, disrepaired, nasty barn that has stuff scattered everywhere. It's always in a state of mess and cleanup, and right now it's in the mess stage. So it's just stuff scattered everywhere, and I have challenged JJ to create some sort of survival kit out of the mess that he can find in here. The only thing is that he can't use any of my actual outdoor camping survival gear. None of that. That's not allowed.
Off limits.
Yeah, only random, basic barn junk that you might find in any typical barn.
My first priority, I'm thinking about my priorities of survival. I'm thinking about defense first. I got to defend myself. I'm up here in the North Georgia mountains. Yeah. What if a hog or a bear comes my way? How am I going to defend myself?
Or a toothless hillbilly.
Yeah, right.
Hopped up on meth.
Right, hopped up on meth. Yeah, this is a very real life situation here.
That's right.
So.
My cousin might be out there. You got to watch out for him.
You never know what you're going to run out there. I found a helmet here. It has no holes in it. That could be a container right there. Bam, son. You cut some wood. And yeah, Jason's place is a little hard to get the stuff. Let's see. Ooh, I got options here. Let's see if this thing's even worth using. Oh, it's pretty sharp. And a saw. It's got a wheelbarrow with wood in it already.
And camp chairs.
And camp chairs?
So not only can you have the survival basics, you could be comfortable as well.
The old classic Victorinox. Let's see if this blade is... Oh, it's a little dull.
Technically outdoor / survival gear, I will allow it.
Come on, I found that, man. Good old-fashioned knife. Uh-oh. Empty, empty, empty. Empty.
The kids have been riding four-wheelers, motorcycles, ATVs all weekend long, Memorial Day weekend, and they've been burning through fuel. I think I'm out.
Tiki torch fuel.
Boom.
Oh, that's good right there. We're gonna take that. Boom, go-go juice. Oh, and every survivalist wants contractor bags. That's what I'm talking about. I'm gonna take 2, because 2 is 1 and 1 is none. That's what I'm talking about. Portage. Oh man, check that out. It even comes with a carabiner right there. And the dead man's rope right there. Fire redundancy, a candle. Bam, son. And every barn's got to have a greasy rag right there. That is tender if I've ever seen it. That's nasty. It's going to be perfect. Oh, yeah. That is gold.
Never been washed.
Never been washed. One man's trash is another man's treasure. I think we can start the fires. If we can find a battery around here, this is what I'm talking about. We can go ahead and create a fire with this. Turn the key.
It does start. But, okay, so it starts, but let's pretend it doesn't start. It doesn't start. Doesn't run. You're stranded still, buddy. No riding off into the sunset in glorious motorcycle freedom.
Bring the fire, baby. So we've got fire. We've got a water container. We've got the ability to process some wood out. I've got some cordage. I can sleep on the ground. I can stuff that bag full of debris. That way I'm off of the ground, but I don't have any kind of cover on top of me. Let's see what we got in here. Will this work as a shelter? Uh-oh. Oh, that's pretty big. Okay, yeah, I've never run into that before, so I'm gonna use it. Just because it's gonna be fun.
Because it'll be cool.
Just because.
Because I've never used an inflatable mattress as a roof.
Shelter.
Yeah.
Gucci camping 101, baby. Now, I can't use camping stuff, but could I use an axe or some kind of tool that's laying around here to protect myself? Could I use this?
We got that. Yeah, that's
I mean,
that's fair game.
We can use that. That's fair game.
That's allowed.
It's got a decent edge.
You'll find that in a barn.
Yeah, I'll take it. I mean, who doesn't have a cheap Fiskars in there?
Right.
In their barn. Splitting wood, splitting skulls. We're good. Drop it. Boom. Every barn always has fishing poles with reels that may or may not work, and they may or may not have.
You get one of the kids' crappy Zebcos down there. That's the best I can do for you.
What does it have?
Does it have a hook?
A hook.
It's
right
got
there.
it's got a hook. All right.
We are on top of
We
it.
will allow it.
For those low blood sugar problems.
Stick.
One stick of firewood. Yes, that's what I'm. Oh, please tell me it's inflated. Yes. So lucky.
The chicken is stupid. Of all the places to lay eggs, it lays in a bucket of nails. Literally, a 5-gallon bucket full of finished nails. This chicken is just popping a squat.
Well, I think the chicken is my spirit animal because it has drawn me to the stainless steel container full of bolts and nuts. But we can use this container because it's food grade to boil water. I can put the knife in me pocket.
Yeah, of course.
Let me wonder if there's a bungee cord around here. Oh, yes. Bungee cords. Oh, yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Get in. Lock and load.
Urban areas, you see the homeless people using shopping carts all the time.
All the time.
That's their primary means of conveying all of their belongings through wherever they got to go is a shopping cart. This is exactly
the urban country version of the
this.
shopping cart.
This is the rural shopping cart.
That's what I'm talking about. Roll out. Working on the railroad. That's what I'm looking for right there. Stuff I can start a fire with that snaps when you break it. All right, here's our kindling to get us started. JJ has found big wood. We're gonna go out one giant step. Fire's gonna be right here.
Look like a dog that just took a crap and is covering it up.
Last thing, our fire lay to make sure that we insulate our fire from the moisture in the ground. Uh-oh. Don't want to break the Zebco.
Yeah, backpacks are so old
I
school.
mean, think about it. I can go out and how many supplies can I gather with this? Think about it.
Yeah, the firewood.
We can sell these. We can make millions of dollars.
The bushcraft wheelbarrow.
Yeah. Bushcraft rickshaw.
Rickshaw, that's right.
Plus, we could turn it over, protect all of our fire
Yeah.
supplies.
Or you can just get under it.
Water.
You got a roof. It's like an
collecting
umbrella.
water.
Yeah.
An umbrella. All right, so I just gathered up some duff. I'm gonna stick that right here on this corner. Create this little spot right here that we can tie some rope around. Right over left. And left over right. Secure.
And I hear dinner for you.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna kill a chicken. Oh yeah. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go through this alpine butterfly. Not once, but twice. And hopefully we can lock this in. Oh yeah. All right, let's lock it in. Check it out. I need a rock for my castle.
A wee rock.
A wee rock. That's what I'm talking about. Rock. Pull. Done. Now I've got to make me bed.
Are you concerned with poison ivy?
No, because I'm not allergic to it, but you should be if you are allergic to poison ivy.
Yeah. That's like one of the top comments that I get on videos. Did you know that you're sitting next to poison ivy?
Yes. Have been my whole life.
Yes.
Now we can tie this off, and we should have our mattress. Just our cord. There we go. Let's try that out. Yeah.
As the air slowly comes
It's a little bit better than Motel 6.
a little bit.
Just a little bit, yeah.
Less cockroaches.
I don't have to worry about what's actually on or in the mattress. There's our water bowl and our cup. Now I'm gonna get access to the battery. Positive, negative. I'm gonna cut off a little bit of this rag right here, like so. Then we're gonna douse it in some tiki torch fuel. There we go. Let that soak in.
Oh yeah, I see what you're doing there. A little clippy,
Yep.
clip on. That's a good technique.
That way when I go across, what I'm hoping is that we can drop it in here and it will light the candle off, and then we can transport the fire to our shelter site. There we go.
It worked.
There we go.
And now your candle is lit.
Uh-oh.
Maybe.
Maybe.
Oh, it's still, you still got flame here.
We still got a flame. Let's go back to our shelter. This is pretty badass, actually. So let's set that on our fire lay. Just got to be a little bit patient. That's what I'm talking about right there, boiling water. Bait, so let's look underneath here. Oh, look at all of this. Maybe we can find some around in here. If we can get in this a little bit with our axe. Let's try the vibration method.
Oh, there you go.
Ah, finally. Worm. And one more. 3 points of contact with the worm.
Safety first, worm. Sneaky sons of guns, aren't they?
Man, 3 points of contact on that too.
What I've had the best luck with little tiny thieving, robbing fish, don't give them much to work with.
Okay.
So give them the minimum amount of worm,
Okay.
pinch off the worm, and then start at one end where you pinched it off and literally thread it up the hook like that.
Yeah.
So you thread it up the hook like that, and it's really hard for them to steal the worm without
it.
getting hooked.
All right, I'm gonna put the worms inside my hat here just so they don't wander off.
Hey,
Oh yeah, baby.
you got a whopper.
Check it out.
Daggone.
Man, that right there is going on the wall.
Suck on that, Bill
I
Dance.
don't know if we can actually eat that or not.
Roland Martin, eat your heart out. Ah!
But because of Jason, we still have our worm.
Still got the worm. Did you get it?
That's what I'm talking
There it is. Oh, look at that.
about. Largemouth bass.
That's a trophy.
Yeah.
Look at that whopper.
That's right. Look how big that thing is.
Jeez, monster.
Yeah. Oh, the bottom of the knife is pretty sharp.
Just everything else is not so much.
No, just the bottom. Now let's see if we can actually gut this thing with it.
Having a cutting board is very handy.
It's very handy.
Yeah.
Safety first when it comes to cooking fish. Nice, fresh, white meat. It's actually not bad when you're hungry, I tell you that right there.
Not too bad.
No, not too bad. Not too shabby. I've had worse. I've had worse. I'm sure you have too.
Yep.
But what really matters is we're able to make all of this happen just utilizing stuff that we found around Jason's barn. And right now, I'm pretty happy. We got shelter, we got water, we got fire, and we got food. C4, we got all 4 of them. And in case we need to protect ourselves, we got the axe, which is actually a worm getter.
It turned out to be very useful for getting
Very
worms.
useful. If it does rain, we've got minimal shelter here, but it will definitely do the job. I think the biggest thing for people is being in an area they're not familiar with and having to be aware of any potential threats that might come their way. So that's something that you definitely need to think about. You know, if it's cold, are we going to have a fire all night? I don't know if it would be advantageous to have a fire, especially for operational security if you don't want to get caught. We might have to actually put the fire out. We might even have to actually camouflage our location here. In this particular case, we don't have to because I know where we are. But it's something that you would have to definitely think about. So even though I'm here and I'm fed and I'm watered and I've got my shelter and everything, there's still other stuff for you to think about when you're at your shelter site. So that's what's running through my mind right now. Maybe I need to set up some kind of early warning detection system, or we do have fishing line. We could easily set something like that up if we found some cans laying around in the woods. There's always junk laying around. So that's what's next. Yeah, thinking about what's next. That's what's on my mind right now.
It's entertaining. This is what I do for fun.
Right.
Some guys golf.
Right. We go out here and show you what not to do.
Some people are into going to wineries. I don't know if that's a thing. I don't know. I think people are into that. But anyway, this is what we do for fun. But really, I mean, if we're talking about this in reality, I mean, all this is an exercise in thinking outside the box, right? It's just exercising that part of your mind that gets neglected a lot and allows you to be creative, be innovative, perhaps discover new ways of doing things. And then hopefully you guys are picking up some tips and tricks and things that maybe you would have thought of before.
You know, another thing too, Jason, like the people that are actually watching the video right now, what did you see in the film that you would have picked up instead of what I picked up? That's what I want to know in the comment section.
Yeah, there's a whole crap load of stuff in the backgrounds.
So much stuff,
yeah, do a little scavenger hunt. Go rewind the video, do a little scavenger hunt, and put together your kit based on the things that you saw. That'd be actually kind of cool. I'd like to see that in the comments. So if you are going to leave a comment, that would be really cool. Look back at the video, pick out the individual items you saw on the walls and on the floors and stuff, all the miscellaneous crap laying around, and put together your kit that you would have selected.
And just make sure that you keep on fueling the fires.
Oh, that's good. I am super grateful for you guys watching. If you haven't already subscribed to the channel, I'd be super grateful if you do that. Click the notifications bell. That's always helpful. Thumbs up, of course. Obviously, you like these types of videos, so go ahead and hit that thumbs up. And, man, I can't wait to see you on the next one.